Good morning, dear friends. In the series of learning C programming, that means in the simple concept, okay, in the simple way of learning the C programming. So we have seen in the previous class, okay, what is the importance of the printf and the scanf functions. So because when you want to have at least one output from the C program, we need to have a printf. At least one printf function should be there. So without scanf also we can have the program, but one printf function should be there. So that is what we have seen in the previous class. So in this class we will see how to add up two numbers. That means we have two integer numbers. Those two integer numbers, how to add up. Suppose if you have a 2 plus 3, so we know, okay, so 2 plus 3 equal to 5. So this 2 and 3 are called, okay, we just say operands, and this is called operators. So then this is okay, this is also one of the operator, that is assignment operator. So that is okay. So we just nothing but what we say, we are just adding 2 plus 3. So in the simple okay way, or in the mathematical or okay way, we just we will be adding 2 plus 3 equal to 5. But in the programming we just this 2 and 3 okay, or in the 5, both has to be declared. So first we need to do the declaration, and then then we need to assign the values. Then once the declaration and the assignment is done, then the program will be executed, okay, so with the help of printf functions. So okay, as we said, okay, these two that means the numbers should be integers should be given the name. So we need to declare the variable. So first let us see the variable declaration. So within this, okay, we can write, because we have seen the simple structure of the C program. One is nothing but preprocessor okay, section, another one is the main section. So this is nothing but preprocessor, and this is the main section. These two sections are compulsory. So we may not have many sections. We have in the basics or okay, structure of the C program, we have many things. And that means starting with the documentation section. After that, okay, we come to the preprocessor section, then global declaration section, then we'll be coming to the what to say, main section, then subprogramming section. So like this we have many sections, but those thing and all okay, which is optional, which is okay, important. So the important two sections are nothing but preprocessor section and main section. So if you have these two sections, the C programming can be written, and it can be successfully executed. So okay, now what we see, we will just see the, as we said, okay, these two are integers. These two integers should be declared first. So then okay, we can just say integer A and B. Okay, let us say number. If you want, we can just give anything. Okay, we just let us say it is X, or it is Y, and it is Z. Okay, so we can just say like this, X plus Y. That means X is equal to 2, Y is equal to 3, and Z. Okay, so by adding these two, we are getting 5. So integer X. So let us say integer X, it is equal to, okay, so we can just do the declaration also. Okay, integer X equal to 2. Okay, like this we can do. Then integer Y equal to 3. Okay, so like this we can declare, or these two can be declared in the single line. So instead of declaring like this, we can declare it like this also. Just we can declare it here itself. Integer X equal to 2, Y equal to comma, Y equal to 3. So instead of writing two lines, we can write single line. So like this we can do. Okay, now what happened, this is nothing but we have done the declaration as well as initialization. Okay, the number is assigned, X is 2 is assigned to X, 3 is assigned to Y. So now okay, we have assigned the value. As per this, we have assigned the value, okay, assign the value to the variable. X and Y are variables. We need one more variable, because we have a Z also. In the Z only 5 will be stored. So we can just have one more variable in the same. So Z, okay, So okay, then finally we can give the semicolon. Okay, so now okay, x, y, z. So whatever here we have seen, that we say okay, all the variables have been declared. Now okay, here what we have done, declaration as well as initialization. So now directly we can go for the answer. Okay, so means we can write the logic. This is logic, nothing but steps. Okay, in mathematics we just do the steps. No, 2 plus 3 equal to 5. That is what we say logic in programming. So here the logic is nothing but what, z equal to x plus y. That is very simple. So z equal to x plus y. So in the, that means x and y we are adding, then that is assigned to z. So that is what here we have to understand. ஸோ எளிய முறையில் வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து எழுதிடலாம். ஸோ இதை வந்து நம்ம, இதுதான் லாஜிக். இந்த லாஜிக் வந்து ஒரு சிம்பிள் ஸ்டெப்ஸ். இந்த சிம்பிள் ஸ்டெப்ஸை வந்து நம்ம அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிட்டாலே இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து தட் மீன்ஸ் ப்ரோக்ராம் வில் பி கம்ப்ளீட்டட். ஸோ இப்போ வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம் ஓகே, தட் மீன்ஸ் in the third variable we have a 3 variables. In the third variable x and y values are assigned. That is what we have to understand. So now okay, in the value, in the variable la value வந்து assign பண்ணிட்டோம். Then in the now okay, this has to be displayed. Okay, இந்த value தான் வந்து display screenல வரணும். அதுக்கு வந்து we have to write one printf statement. So printf statements we are writing. So printf statements, with the help of printf statements we can, because printf statement வச்சு நம்ம வந்து display screenல output வந்து நம்ம எடுத்துடலாம். So this printf statement we have seen, so to print the instructions or to print the output. So the function of the printf is nothing but to print the instruction or print the output. There are other functions to print the data, that means to display the data, to display the output data. For that என்ன பண்ணோம்னா ஒரு ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர் யூஸ் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருந்தோம். ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர்னா ஒவ்வொரு இதுக்கும் வந்து ஒவ்வொரு டேட்டாவுக்கும் ஒரு ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர் இருக்குது. ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி டேட்டா ஹேஸ் தி ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர். ஸோ தட் இஸ் வாட் ஹியர் வி ஹவ் டு யூஸ் to get the display, that means data output in the display. So let's see. Okay, so the sum of the two numbers, or the sum is okay, because we are going to add two numbers. The sum is okay, so we can just say the sum is percentage d. Okay, so what we say, the sum is percentage d. Then immediately after that what happened, we have to close this one, then comma, we have to put the printf. In the printf, okay, this is the format in the printf. So the statement okay, display as that means to display the data, so we have to use the format specifier, comma, data variable. That means we have to use the variable name. So variable name is nothing but z. Z is the, because x and y value are stored in the z. So that is what we have to understand. So we have to write z. So now okay, we have to put the semicolon, because over statement வந்து putting the semicolon is very important. Okay, so every statement or every line in the C programming will be terminated with a semicolon. Now okay, this program is complete. Very simple. நம்ம ஒன்றுமே பண்ணல, எளிய முறையில் வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து எழுதிடலாம். ஏன்னா அந்த நம்பர்ஸ், அந்த வேரியபிள்ஸ், அந்த என்ன நம்பரை வந்து, எந்த நம்பரை வந்து வேரியபிளில் ஸ்டோர் பண்ணுறோமோ அதை வந்து டிக்ளேர் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா அந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து எழுதுறது ரொம்ப ஈஸி. ஸோ தட் இஸ் வாட். ஸோ த நம்பர் ஹேஸ் பீன் அசைன்ட். ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வி ஹவ் திஸ் இஸ் கால்ட் டிக்ளரேஷன். எக்ஸ் அண்ட் ஒய் ஆர் okay, we say integer. Integer is the data type. So in this okay, we are using the integer variable. So okay, these two plus 3 are okay, nothing but 2 and 3 are nothing but integer. Okay, so integer data type indicate பண்றதுக்கு தான் இந்த int அப்படிங்கறத யூஸ் பண்றோம். So இப்போ இது வந்து இந்த program வந்து success okay, complete. Now okay, if you are running this program, you will get the output. The sum is percentage d. So that means the sum is, what is the percentage d? 2 plus 3. So that will be displayed in the display screen. So okay, this is called declaration and initialization. இது வந்து நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம்னா டிக்ளேர் வேரியபிளை வந்து டிக்ளேர் பண்ணும்போதே நம்ம வந்து ஒரு வேல்யூ வந்து அசைன் பண்ணிட்டோம். ஸோ இது வந்து அதான் டிக்ளரேஷன் அண்டு இனிஷியலைசேஷன். ஸோ நவ் வி வாண்ட் டு ஹாவ் அ runtime okay initialization. So how to do that? So runtime initialization okay is for that we require a scanf. So to do the runtime initialization we require a scanf. Now let us see the int. So int x comma y comma z. So these two are the three variables. Three variables நம்ம வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு டிக்ளேர் பண்ணிடணும். ஸோ டிக்ளேர் பண்ணிவிட்டு தென் அந்த ரன் டைமில் வந்து எப்படி இனிஷியலைசேஷன் பண்ணுறது அப்படின்னு பார்க்கணும். ஸோ இன்டிஜர் ஓகே எக்ஸ் கமா ஒய் இசட். ஸோ நவ் வேரியபிள் வந்து டிக்ளேர் பண்ணியாச்சு. நவ் ரன் டைம் இனிஷியலைசேஷன் எப்படி அப்படிங்கிறத பார்க்கலாம். ரன் டைம் இனிஷியலைசேஷன் வெரி சிம்பிள். ஸ்கேனப் ஃபார் to do the runtime initialization we have to use scanf. The scanf வந்து the function of the scanf we have seen to read all type of data, and then next thing is to that means to read all type of data and then to do the or to assign the variable okay to assign the value or data to the variable during runtime. That is a second function. So the format we know the format is nothing but percentage d and percentage d. ஏன்னா நம்ம வந்து what here we are going to assign two values. Okay, so that is what that means this is x comma y. Okay, so this is what runtime initialization. That means okay we are using the format specifier. So for doing the runtime initialization, that means we are assigning the value to the variable. That is what okay. So while running the program okay, so in the display screen the cursor will be blinking immediately when you run the program. What happened? The cursor will be blinking, so because of this scanf statement. So what that means, it is asking the user to give the input. So that is okay. So and okay, if you enter two numbers 2 and 3, if you enter two numbers in the display screen, then immediately you will get the output. The sum is percentage d. So this is what okay we call it as runtime initialization. So even one more statement also we can have. Okay, enter two numbers. So the in the we can in the display screen enter two numbers, that will be displayed. Then after that we can enter the we can enter the two numbers, that the two values we can enter, 2 and 3 can be entered. By that way okay it is that means it is reading all the data. Then by reading by that way it is storing it in the memory. That is what we have to understand, that ampersand x and ampersand y, it represents the address, memory address of the variable. So this is one thing. Okay, so this is called runtime initialization. So now even one more statement, as we said okay we can have a one more statement. That statement is very simple. Okay, so the variable as we okay declared here, so integer x y and z. So then printf, so we can have a printf. Then this is the statement for like enter two numbers, enter two numbers. So this statement will be printed because the function of the printf is nothing but to print the statements or to print the output, first function. So that this statement okay when you are running the program, so first this statement will be printed. So it is okay enter two numbers, so then we will get the message in the display screen. Then okay cursor will be blinking, then we have to enter two numbers. That two numbers will be stored, and that is how okay then this is the steps. This is the okay mathematical steps. Okay, that is what we say logical okay logics in programming. So this step is okay, so adding two numbers, and then it is x plus y is added, and that is okay being assigned to z. So that is how we are getting the we are just okay completing this program, and this program will have a successful execution. So we have seen how okay the simple way, that means during the initialization itself how to during the declaration itself how to do the initialization. If you do that way, then program, writing the program is very simple. Then this is the last step. Okay, so if you want to have a many, that means enter two numbers in the display screen, then by that way, okay, then this is okay for runtime initialization. Then these steps, okay, these are and all okay, additional steps you can say. Then the simple step is what we have seen in the beginning. நம்ம ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் என்ன ஒரு இது பார்த்தோமோ, x equal to 2, y equal to 3 அப்படின்னு போட்டு ஒரு இனிஷியலைசேஷன் பண்ணோம். அதுதான் வந்து ஒரு வெரி சிம்பிள் ஒரு ஸ்டெப்ஸ். அந்த இதை வச்சே வந்து இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமை வந்து எழுதிடலாம். We can write the program for adding two numbers just with the help of declaration and initialization. Only 3 lines required for okay writing the program, that means to add two numbers. So I hope